everybody. Thanks for joining. My name is Elaine Williams, and I am so honored and excited to be interviewing the amazing and fabulous Robyn Locke. I met her probably, 8 months ago, and my experience of her is just joyful, enlightened, transformational. Whoa, so you're so many things, Robyn. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Such a pleasure and such a treat to see you again. So thank you so much.
Yes, and you do remind me, of the famous Abraham Hicks lady. You have this beautiful wisdom, and they say enlightened people laugh a lot. And I know that Louise Hay used to laugh a lot, and she would say, "Why do we have to be so serious?" And anyway, so tell us, if people aren't familiar with your work, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure, I'd be glad to. So, and thank you, number one, for doing this today with me and meeting up and expanding those who know about advanced energetics and all that we do. So what I do is all about finding purpose, and it's finding your purpose, but not the life purpose, the original purpose. And it's the purpose some call divine purpose, some call soul purpose. We call it the original purpose. And it's the reason that the soul wanted to have this earth experience. And it is the reason that we're here. So the first thing I would say is to determine if you have a purpose, because not everyone has one. I thought everyone did, but apparently not everyone has one. And so the way you know if you have a purpose is if I asked you, do you have a purpose? And you may not know what your purpose is, but you would say, yes, I know I have a purpose. I may not know what it is, but I know I have a purpose. That is the determining factor that lets you know that you have a purpose. So you start there.
Okay. I know that you work with conscious people who are seeking, maybe they've done some work, but they've hit a new plateau. Or, I know sometimes I'll do some amazing transformational work, and then 6 months later, my stuff is all up in my face again, or I forget, I get off kilter. So you work with people, do you coach them? And then I know you have all these books. Tell us more.
So it's a number of things. So we do coaching. You can also learn through the books and see what more there might be that you might add to the repertoire of what you currently know. There are so many pathways. We're doing events and we're speaking as we're able. And if you have a location that you'd like to have a presentation made, I encourage you to reach out, because that's what we're looking to do right now. But it's really moving into the awareness that if you have a purpose, then you want to get about that purpose, because when you're not in that place, you can be doing something that you feel so aligned with, and it feels like your purpose, and maybe it is. But if you don't do the rest of the steps, and if you don't do some of it in a conscious sort of way, then it's almost as if being in your purpose, being in that zone, let's say, doesn't count. And so your purpose, let me preface by saying, is not a thing, it's energy. And it's the doing of the thing that will bring you to that space. So the thing is the byproduct of the energy that you create in the creation of the thing. And so when you're in that zone, when you're in that space, then you're creating this energy, and that's what it's all about. But you must do it, in my humble opinion, and what I'm getting and my insights that I receive, you must do it from a state of being consciously aware that you're doing it. Because if you happen to be doing it and you enjoy what you're doing, but you're not really getting the full 360 understanding of what it is you're doing, it's almost like it doesn't count. And so my belief is that this is why you're here, when you have that purpose. And until you enact that thing that your soul set up to understand, then there will be another incarnation, and perhaps another incarnation after that, until you complete what was set up through an agreement that was made to enter into this life experience.